Welcome back, guys, to one and only Let's Play of Strike 3 Victory Day. Welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed this one video that I will be presenting in all awesomeness of the awesome stuff, which is of course an awesome sauce of awesome. Let's not talk about the sauce though. Anyway, that aside, finally we're back. A little bit more fun with Germans, and they are per usual attacking these certain positions with what? The flamethrower dude here, and we have the MP-40 submachine gun running right into our trap of pure madness. Madness, I say. Madness, and more reinforcements. As of this moment we are getting massive amount of reinforcements. The best thing is we have cleared this entire area, guys. We have cleared this entire area. Gives us an advantage of just overcoming certain enemy positions, like of course first and foremost also avoiding all the death that would be here if we did not clear up every single part here. Beautiful stuff. We also have a few trucks here with, if I'm not mistaken, with a bunch of beautiful stuff, aka the resources. Of course, it is always about the resources at the end of the day. We'll be needing more stuff here. We don't want to screw ourselves up. Let's get all the commanders up, so we get the insight towards these positions, so we can support our men. We have few mines here, not really much. We don't have any beautiful sappers, sadly, not anymore, because we only had like 3 guys at the very beginning, and that was it. Let's see, we have the wheelies jeep here. We have another wheelies jeep. We have massive amount of engineers. Of course, engineers is a very important thing. You have to carry, be careful with them, as you really do want to have the most advantage possible over your enemies in terms of healing your tanks, repairing them, and of course, again, engineers are able to recruit stuff. Okay, it's a very important thing that if you don't have crewmen from these, for instance, for M3A1, if you want to keep these guys inside, I would advise you don't do it. But if you really don't care too much, leave them be. Leave them as they are. So we have the M4A2 and of course bunch of Cromwells and a Challenger here guarding this flank here. Just a little bit support to this position. At the moment, from what we're getting is the reinforcements from the southern beaches. Well, that is not really the south, well, it is actually more the southeast beach head here, because now again, as I said, we have freed most of it. Our troops can just casually go towards these locations. What I'm gonna be doing is moving a little bit towards these parts here, maybe just to like, or because I'm thinking that maybe just allow them to lure all the enemy forces. Maybe like prepare these certain defenses while we are moving with this force towards the last objective, which is pretty freaking far off, to be honest, but this is our last objective, which I bombed 11 crap with everything I had. Or we can just wait a little bit more for reinforcements and you're like be an evil personas that we truly are. But I do want to take this part maybe, because yeah, I'm gonna try and retake this part, hold this position because it's right there, it's guarding this specific spot. Yeah, we'll be doing that actually, we'll be doing that. So let's move in, slowly but surely, move our forces. Again, in Strike, it's per usual that you have massive amount of units, which means that usually you would just spam them, in terms that you would just throw them away if need be. The thing is, the Strike 3, it is that you don't really have that an advantage, because the enemy will constantly attack you as long as he has resources for it. If he has, of course, resources don't really come into an aspect of being the main thing for the enemy, as the enemy doesn't have resources. He doesn't really care. Of course, he has to feed his tanks and stuff like that, but he is just getting constantly reinforcements also. And that means that, of course, they won't care. They just won't care. There isn't a limit to any reinforcements, I guess, they'll be having as a support. So we have like a Cromwell here. We're gonna be moving all of our tanks towards this position. We're gonna cut that fucking road down, if we can, if we freaking can. So let's move on. Everybody is on a not aggressive stance. I'm gonna move into the cautious stance, take over this, put infantry there, hold that position, if possible get some sappers down the line. I'm saying that we're not getting that many sappers. I have my tigers here to just govern this area here, but as you can see, many buildings are open for the good stuff, okay? So there you go, we have the AT gun, we have the Pt.4. The Pt.4 tend to be one of those, you know, again, if they don't have any insight towards it, they won't know what's hitting them, right? As they tend to say. So let's get a little bit our beautiful, the best freaking tanks we have are King Tigers, of course. We wanna avoid maybe those AT guns if possible with everything that we have. Okay, there goes the explosion. Let's see, can we hit these guys? Yes, we can. And our M4A2s are opening fire as of right now. Now let's make a beautiful line of defense for our forces here. We're gonna get as close as possible and try to get into these positions with all the infantry we have now, because I think the best thing would be just to hold off this perimeter, if you will, of the airfield for now. Again, you don't really have to get overly too close with your tanks, as they have a massive view range, and that is a massive range in total with their guns, that is. So it's always a good thing to just leave them a little bit behind. Maybe sure move these certain ones that are much slower, or should I say much smaller radius of fire. And let's get these guys inside this. Thank you very much. Excellent. This way again we will cut off 2 points onto the enemy. Firstly, this point will govern. This point will be known to us what the hell they have. There's a munition depot right here. Excellent. Sexy like a beast, I say. Sexy like a beast. Excellent. Now let's move all of our soldiers, if possible, towards these positions. Thank you very much. Leave the Tigers where they are, actually. I'm gonna leave the 2 Tigers where they are just to be safe. To be on a safe side. Leave also the engineers where they are. Hopefully the next reinforcement will be able to just move and clamp onto the enemy parts there with no problems attached. And let's get the mortar over here. You cannot entrench your tanks like in Blitzkrieg. That was never a possibility in Soundstrike anywho. But still, you don't have... They didn't really expand on that specific thing. Like, you still can't build trenches, you can't do any of those things. But that isn't really the aspect of Soundstrike. Soundstrike is more of an aggressor movement if possible. If not, well, who cares for you, right? Okay, we have some Tiger E's and Tiger H's. This is a Tiger E, classic Tiger. This is Tiger H1 version, which is called an evil tiger of goodness because he likes to shoot people in the face, but not really because nobody knows where his face is really. So yeah, kind of sad. Let's leave these guys, our bazooka men, or what the hell are, yeah, 2 bazooka men, not the AT rifleman, right? The rifleman, the British AT rifleman, not the greatest freaking thing, to be honest. I'm not impressed. And also the AT riflemen are just the most regular stuff, is not really the most impressive thing. Crappy thing again, we shot the ammunition here. That's always a bad thing. You don't want to really lose that ammunition because of the stupidity. I don't know where to utilize this. I'm gonna try just the bomb living crap out of maybe a certain approaches here. If the enemy is getting stuff from the railroad station, we know I'll block the incoming passage for that. Okay, over here, thank you very much. Let's see what we have. We have more stuff. Of course we have like a gazillion of stuff. We're gonna encircle the enemy, do some awesome moves onto the enemy locations, and hopefully hold this entire line secured. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We can also move, you know what, we'll move our King Tigers. We'll be moving our ATAs, as you can see, the perfection of war, the King Tiger, the most well-known and respected Taiga in existence. Very fun fact though is that nobody liked actually to recruit Tigers because they were not cool enough. So there you go. They wanted the mouse never came out, and there you go. Now we have a Mickey Mouse, so there you go. Also, let's see, what should we do with you? Well, we have 4 guys. There is a maximum of 5 crewmen. As you can see on the right side, you can see the armor on the left, on the flanks, on the rear. It's on the rear and like on the rears and the side. It's 80. Like, that's a fucking again, the Allies don't have that kind of an armor. Pershing might be there, but he's still very weak compared to the freaking Taigas. So that's always like okay, so you have we have a Pershing and you have a Tiger. Who's gonna win? Now, and of course Pershing has 90mm, which is never a bad thing to have, of course. I say of course, but still, these guys could be owned here easily if the enemy tried to. But at the moment we're gonna hold these positions. Have our beautiful engineers here. Let's see, all of our main King Tigers have their stuff. I'm gonna spread up a little bit of our infantry, that is our engineers, just for in case. You know, like just for in case. Leave them here, leave them there to see what might get from these positions, right? We might have some certain units also. You have the officer here. We don't really have officers onto the right flank at all. So we're gonna do this, put the officer to look over this position, maybe bridge to these lines. No, he can't, that's okay. We're gonna move officer right here, in the middle of these guys here. We don't want to lose all our officers. As you can see, we don't have that many. So losing them is not really a perfect idea of doing this Southern Strike especially. And the view is the most important thing in Southern Strike games. You cannot allow yourself to lose it. Okay, finally that we have actually secured most of our parts, let's leave the engineers behind, of course, our tanks. That is, of course, again, the very important thing in this game. Usually you would have your resource truck and the engineer truck, that is, in the Southern Strike 1 and 2, that would do most of your things, like, you know, like repair and refit your stuff. But this time around we don't have a repair truck, we have repair men, and men will repair. And there again, I never liked that aspect of Southern Strike 3 before, but again I like it very much now, and we're being shot by someone and I have no idea who. Let's get our riflemen, that is the submachine gunners, the Thompson submachine gunners. There you go, we have a Thompsons and we have some other guns. We have BARs as a heavy machine gunners. We have heavy machine gun team here at all. No Thompsons, no, that is actually a British 9mm machine carbine MK2, so yeah, there you go. Is that actually a stand for, or stand or brand for the British? I don't know, honestly. So there you go, we have a combination of British bastards and the rest of the guys. You know, the rest is of course always the rest. But I'm thankful that we have actually secured all this. As you can see, the enemy is at the moment not attacking in mass. We also have this AT gun that will position in a specific area. We might actually do a massive damage to the enemy in invasion. Like, we have a huge amount of tanks, right? But we also need, but we are spent 10 a little bit, maybe, just maybe, but doesn't really matter. I'm gonna put the AT gun on this position here, so cover this road here. Again, massive ranges for your guns means the massive awesome sexiness. We're getting shot here specifically, I don't know who, we can't see the enemy, so he's probably around these positions somewhere. We could try to charge it, but I'm gonna wait a little bit more. I'm gonna wait, maybe we get more reinforcements. As you can see, the left side is not being attacked at all. This left side has been completely like, okay, you know, like, we don't care. Let's see what we have. We don't have too many stuff inside here. We have an officer, which is not a bad thing, but I don't want to put all my units here, so I'm gonna just tell them to fudge off there. Like, we don't really need you there. Like, these guys also, like, come on, get out of there, guys. Go into the trenches where you are more important there. We need more support from these positions. Of course, our officer, there you go. This is an officer, US Marine Corps. And the thing is, again, what I love about Southern Strike is a huge attention to detail on the units themselves, on the soldiers themselves here, because it's all about, like, little details. You know, the airborne have their own look. Like, British airborne look totally like you would expect them. You know, the red caps and all that crap. Beautiful stuff, pure sex, I say, pure sex. Let's get the officer to this position and overlook this position. Maybe we're gonna see something. The M3A1, oh man, I don't like wasting these guys, mostly because the one crewman inside. Let's see, Tiger. Now that's a really bad positioning for the Tiger, mind you. That's a really bad positioning. That's not something I wanted at all. So let's get the Tiger at least to these positions here, and maybe get some guys over here. Yeah, I think I have enough of engineers to just screw around a little bit, but I'm gonna get as many units as possible. As you can see, we have a huge amount of engineers in our willies and stuff like that. Now that we are not being attacked, we should resupply our tanks. As again, I tend to block the AI movement down. They would usually do that themselves if they are in the vicinity of something that needs resupplying. This is our AA gun, the only bastard can actually bunch up the enemy air, but this was the airfield, had massive amount of BF-109s, the Messerschmitt or whatever they're called reality-wise. I like saying Messerschmitt because it sounds sexy like a beast, like me. So it's sexy like a beast. And there is again a Panzer 3F thinking he can do something. He's like thinking, he doesn't know, but he thinks he knows. He thinks he knows. Let's get these guys again up. Thank you very much. There you go. Panzer 3F. Didn't I say that's a Panzer 3F, or did I say that's a Panzer 3F? Okay, that's a beautiful Panzer 3F. Now we need more infantry, people. We need more infantry. I'm gonna actually drop the engineers. As you have seen, we are not getting too many stuff anymore. Let's get these guys out because these guys are useless where they are. It's total waste of manpower. Total waste of manpower. If they're gonna just be like that, that's a total waste of manpower. Yeah, well, as you can see, our beautiful engineers are repairing them. Again, every engineer is for every side. It's totally different looking, dude. Like, totally different. That's fucking awesome. The crewmen, the infantry, the riflemen, the machine gun, they all have their own thing, their own look. I love it. Southern Strike 3 rules. I'm impressed just because of that one fact. That there's those little things that people usually avoid not looking over like too much, at least not caring. And they're like, oh well, you know, that's just a game like that and stuff like that. I'm like, no, the game is much more detailed, much more love to it. And we're gonna put the AT gun where it is now. And that's it. Do we have not? We have absolutely nothing here. I'm gonna leave these guys inside just for in case if the enemy tries to penetrate our positions. But I'm gonna leave these guys out. Of course, we're gonna get them out and put them towards these locations now. We have this guy firing up, and so he is actually exactly the person that is firing upon our position. Let's get our Tiger a little bit close. We are actually firing with M4A2. We lost the sight, sadly. We lost the sight towards the enemy. Let's overlook this position now. Their reinforcements is almost non-existent, as you see. They're usually attacking waves, but this time around I'm not seeing anything. Now if there are no enemies here, we'll soon find out. That is inside the trenches that give overlooked for the Panzer 3F. That is Panzer 3F. Let's see, what do you have? 50mm gun. Panzer 3F. There's another Panzer 3F. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. But there's our Tiger seeing that evil there. I don't like doing this though. Putting my Tiger in danger like this is not a good thing at all. So let's move our soldiers a little bit to support the Tiger. Get that officer over here so we can overlook what the hell is happening. Now officer of course has the biggest range, the biggest view, but that means the air will probably try and shoot the freaking officer because of that. There you go. Whoa, the Panzer 3F. There is an AT gun in these positions. Man, we're getting so close to the last position of the enemy. Of course we have to capture the entire map, but the most important positions, if we capture this, we're probably get massive amount of reinforcement as is. So I'm thinking of moving these guys or these guys a little bit up from to the left. I'm not gonna actually move them because maybe we're gonna be allowing the enemy to do something. Hey wait, we got the reinforcers. I did not hear. I actually lowered a little bit sound effects. Just I may return those sound effects because they are cool, and that's a fact. That's a freaking fact. Okay, we have the officer here. We have a bunch of stuff here. We're gonna drop these guys out. Thank you very much. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get our stuff now, because these guys, I don't know exactly what they have. I believe they have a pistols or machine gunners. No, they have just regular submachine gunners, probably grease guns, if you want to call them like that. There, of course, that's how they're called, but you know. The grooviness of it all, guys, the grooviness of it all. And there comes the infantry inside. If we kill the infantry before the tank arrives, of course they're gonna get owned, the tanks that is, because they have no insight towards us. Let's see, do we have to feed anyone? Let's feed you. No, wait, no feeding now. Wow, feed now when the enemy is actually so close. The enemy will target these bastards, and they will kill all of your stuff. We lost the infantryman here, is what it seems. Yeah, we did. Let's get the guys over here. There you go. Panzer 3F again. The evil thing. We have some soldiers inside the buildings, but they're gonna be seen by something. Let's try to get over this building with the rifleman here. That is a British rifleman with Lee Enfield gun. I mean, that's a classical thing, Lee Enfield. I'm just gonna say that I mean, it doesn't have the exact name because, you know, the game doesn't give two fucks. But yeah, that's one thing that I don't like, that certain units just don't have exactly what weapon they're using, because I'm just fan of that. I like that kind of an addition. There is a fuel tanker. Okay, groovy. Okay, now that we have these, let's get into this barn if possible. Actually, this barn is okay, that's a totally destroyed building. We have an officer here that I wanted to utilize in overlooking the enemy positions. Yeah. Sexy like a beast, I say, sexy like a beast. Everything is going well for now. The enemy is losing, and that's a fact because the amount of reinforcement, like compared to any last time, like wow, is non-existent for the enemy. Like almost non-existent, which is of course an epic thing. It gives us an advantage of destroying the enemy completely now. This is so cool. Finally, we're doing great. We're finally doing great. I can't actually even believe this. I'm encircling them as much as I can though. As much as I can before actually engaging. Let's move our infantry towards these locations. While our tanks will support them with the fire, hopefully. The M4A2s are more casual things that we have, of all things. We have like maybe we'll had like 1-2 Fireflies, and that's about it. We have this guy that doesn't want to leave this house. It would seem he likes the house. I don't mind that he likes the house, but still, man, come on. Okay, aggressive movement for my trucks, because honestly, guys, come on. The point is to feed our men with ammo. Thank you very much. There you go. The moment, but they moved him. Now he loses the sight. We're gonna put these guys inside the trenches. There is no way doing anything else. Just put them in. Okay, there you go. Inside the trenches. Thank you very much. Excellent. Now that we have this, oh my god, I actually moved also a King Tiger. Really? Why would I do that? My mistake indeed. But we can actually make some line here. Block the enemy. Oh wait, reinforcements has arrived. More tanks. What the hell are you guys? Oh, more ammo. Ammo for the gods, people. Ammo for the gods. There you go. More infantry, more stuff. I'm gonna bring everything in circle the main part here. Block them like nobody's bitching. They are dead. Then suffocate them with the last amount of movement point that we have, which is, of course, the movement points are non-existent. This is not a turn-based game, but you know what I want to say. You know what I want to say, you bastards. He shoots the ground because, again, the uphill terrain. Pure evil. And there is what? Again, Pt.4. What else is gonna be? The Tigers, the Panthers, they lost that advantage a long time ago when we blocked the railway junction for them to actually do anything. So that's always a good thing. Of course, we spread a little bit stuff left and right, left and right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna avoid, hopefully avoid most of death and destruction. Hopefully, I say, but doesn't mean that that's gonna actually happen. Oh, probability of them utilizing also this terrain like this would be perfect positioning for the AT guns. I don't like that. That means that's why I want to encircle them as much as possible. Let's get these guys here. Put these guys a little bit here and there, like here, you know, just to overlook these certain positions. If they get shot, we'll know, of course, and we won't care enough because we're just getting huge amount of resources anywhere. Well, not huge amount anymore. We did get huge amount down the line before, but now we are not that good. Look at that. That's like they're trying, but it's not going well. There you go. We're talking about Panthers. The Panthers are coming. The Panthers are coming. There you go.
Unit reporting.
Turn your armors. Thank you very much. There they go. There they go. They are now charging with whatever they have towards our positions with the Panthers. Now this is, it would seem that this is now the specific part for what they want now. This is the thing that they want. No, that's actually Pt.4G, and that's a one Panther being shot by the King Tiger in the back right there. As you can see the damage done, and you can see the smoke. That's actually burning engine. It will explode in time, and there you go, explosion for him by being knocked out. The Pt.4 is trying his best to do something, but let's be honest, he's fucked. He is fucked.
That's affirmative.
Like, that's just a side shot, and with no infantry backup to actually see what the fuck is happening. It's a big loss. It's a freaking big loss for the enemy. It's all about the sight, guys, in this game. It's all about the sight. You see, we will not be getting any Panthers. We won't be getting any Panthers, guys. We won't. That is Panthers, not Panther, but Panther. We won't be getting those anytime soon. You fix him. And there's a King Tiger trying to do his job, but poor King Tiger, he still has a sight. My god, he still has a sight. Like, what the fuck, people? We're losing actually men inside the trenches. That's not a good thing. You're actually losing massive amount of units inside the trenches. Let's get into the trenches. I mean, we still have the insight towards him, but there you go.
Tank standing by.
Such a strong beast. Such a monster, if you will. Such a monster. Let's get those stuff up. Our commanders overlook a little bit, and there goes another Tiger 2. Damn, they have lots of Tiger 2s. Okay, they really have a lots of Tiger 2s. I'm gonna try and see what the hell is happening in these positions with some of our men. Well, maybe one of our submachine gunners will go towards that location and see what the hell is happening. But this time around, the enemy is definitely concentrating in these positions specifically. It seems they're gonna try and avoid certain things here. So I'm gonna leave these as a basic backup for these specific points. But the Tigers will be start moving towards the enemy finally to hit those flanks. To hit those nice little sexy flanks of the enemy. There is just no way for the enemy now to do anything. You see now their full force is concentrating on this fucking mountain of madness. Okay, that's it. They know something is not right. They know something is not right, and that's a good thing for us, because as soon as we kill all their men inside near them, they lose the sight towards us, and of course that gives us an advantage. Now let's concentrate all our firepower on that beautiful big thing called a King Tiger, because that's the point. Killing him is the most important thing. He is the danger. These guys are not. That 88, now depend also how many men inside. One man, he's dead. He doesn't really need to actually even shoot at him anymore. He is kind of dead. There you go. But definitely see the manpower, we're a little bit screwing up here. The men inside the trenches are not doing so well. We are getting stumped actually, but I'm gonna utilize this just for blowing the crap out of the enemy position before we move in here. Leave these parts to our guys just defending. First I'm gonna try and make a good line here, because now that the enemy is definitely concentrating on these positions, I'm gonna move all my men where they need to be. If these positions are useless to actually uphold the justice and order of the world in this position, so we're gonna avoid these. We'll maybe just move our main things, our King Tigers and Tigers, to these positions and hold off to the flanks and move some soldiers again inside the trenches, as we are actually losing a bunch of stuff there. Someone is shooting, I believe, from this side. I have no idea who, but we are definitely being shot from this side.
One moment, sir.
And I don't like being shot from the side. That's probably some kind of a static gun. Maybe. Do we have any more our officers? Officers, no, no, no. Officers, no, no, no. Is he getting shot by someone? No, he isn't. Excellent. Move towards these positions. Thank you very much. Did we get any kind of reinforcements more? No, we just get mostly our resources. I guess I'm not complaining, but yeah. That's a massive amount of infantry though. That's a massive amount of infantry. They're trying to retake like nobody's bitch.
Awaiting your orders.
And of course, because of that, we'll need to send most of our fuel trucks and just regular supply trucks. Can you move now? No, you still can't. Are we still fixing him? Oh, he has no fuel. I was like, what the fuck? He has no fuel, guys. There you go. We have no fuel on him. I totally forgot about the fuel, to be honest, because we never really get to the point when we need that amount of fuel. As you can see, 408 only at Tigers. We're moving too much with these monstrosities, and we won't be having fuel to actually move, well, to continue moving. That, of course, is always a bad thing, and this dude got owned here from someone. I'm gonna try and maybe get towards this position, attack this position at some point, as soon as I actually clear most of the enemy. But the enemy is continually attacking us with Flak Panzer Whirlwind, and for the first time we're seeing the Flak Panzer Whirlwind. Epic, epic, just pure epicness right there. Pure epicness right there. Okay, our Flag Panzer may go over here, this position. Thank you very much.
Copy that, sir.
Excellent. Now we have no, we do not have any officers, first and foremost. Because we have no officers, I have no idea what the fuck is happening in these locations. So I'm gonna move one of our beautiful British. As you can see, he still looks different compared to the American soldiers. It's so fucking cool. I love it. I just love that. That just a little bit, tiny little bit love. You know, the thing called love. It's just an epic thing in this game. So now that we know what's happening there, we can move these specific things to the right and start taking over that railroad junction. Because again, that is our main objective here. Yeah, okay, you guys can freely get the fuck out, and support the main parts. Thank you very much. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Excellent. Excellent. Let's go over this position. We're gonna combine a few forces that we have left around certain things, and of course I'm gonna be moving also this army truck with this because it's useless. Moving these guys here. I'm gonna tell them to aggressive behavior. That means again they will just go for anyone to feed them with ammo. Of course, not the greatest thing when we are battling the enemy, but yeah, like we have a choice anyway at this point. No more reinforcements. I guess we have to lose bunch of things just to gain more. Okay, okay. I don't mind that we have certain like locations with huge amount of men inside. I really don't. But these locations, I'm not gonna give up. Last time they did attack, but now they're concentrating most of their firepower on these positions.
Tank standing by.
And as you can see, without men, so much death and so much destruction. They're trying, but they know it's GG, and as you can see, they're not attacking from these positions anymore. So that means again that we have definitely screwed the enemy in the putsch, because that freaking train was going towards these locations, going towards this one. So this is where this is where the drop-off point is for the Germans, with no support with the Panthers and stuff like that. That's just epic. That means that we have succeeded in pulverizing the enemy. Okay, the AT gun will go here. We're gonna support this area with AT firepower of our battle stations. Gonna move our guys here. We're gonna go on to the aggressive so they can heal immediately if they need to heal. Excellent. And get our commanders up. Okay, they are all up. These guys will go also on this position. I don't know if I should attack from these certain locations because it's a little bit tricky. The enemy, this is actually quite a tight location for us, but if we go around, the enemy possibility of them having a massive amount of forces in this location, hitting us from the side, would be kind of difficult if we cannot manage it. Let's go with M3A1 and check that crap out. We have some infantry inside the buildings, of course, just to overlook certain locations. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so the main attack is gonna be just from these locations, let's see, from now on. So I may move maybe these guys out of here. I don't like moving everyone because again they may attack from these locations at the moment, but they may return to these locations at some point. If we know good infantry backup on those points, we're kind of be fucked. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have enough ammo for everyone, thankfully for now, but let's try and take that junction over there as fast as possible.
Okay.
And there you go, we have a evil thing called, what the hell are you? An AT gun. We have an AT gun. There you go. Fire upon by the APC M3A1 maybe, no? No, we're actually, the M4A2 is opening fire upon him. Good. There you go, dead. Thank you very much, M3A1. Thank you very much. We can now move in and see what the hell is happening. There are gonna be probably more stuff, but we'll soon find out. And he can't really pass over this position, can you? Again, I love the details in the game. And unbelievable still. Look at our map. Look at our fucking map. We are doing so great. We're doing so great. There are some yellowish here. That means that the probability of enemy actually still having stuff. The sector has not been secured, so to speak. Okay. Wow. Okay. There's a freaking AT gun over there.
That's affirmative.
There's and like the freaking gun. We don't have artillery guns, mind you. We have no artillery guns
We're trapped.
at all.
Fuel's out.
Fuel's out for who? For whom? Where? Do we have fuel trucks though? Do we have any kind of fuel truck? They tend to explode first in this game though. So there you go. Also, that's always of course a bad thing. But you know, like the fuel is out for him. God damn it! Like that's bad. That's very bad. We don't have any fuel trucks, and not that I know of. I mean, we had once, but most of them exploded, like this one. Wait, he didn't explode. He is just injured. If we can put someone inside, I would not mind. Thank you very much. Actually, you know what? Leave inside. We have a jeep here with a bunch of guys. Actually, are engineers, which is a perfect thing. All-wheel drive, man. All-wheel drive, like a beast, they say, and it truly is. It truly is. Let's see what's happening in this location. We're sending some men to clean this crap out. And yes, they can actually traverse this location. Why the hell am I going over around like I'm thinking that that's gonna be a complete change? Like they'll go like M3A1.
Fire in the hole.
Can we maybe get a shot?
Awaiting your orders.
Maybe? Come on, guys, come on. Move. Charge into their ranks if possible. It's unbelievable that the freaking AT gun is gonna do damage to us. Look how many men we have. We have some riflemen, we have some machine gunners, the British ones at that. We have our beautiful engineers trying to do their best, but they're getting shot by the enemy at this point here. We'll definitely need a bigger force to attack. There is no way in hell our infantry, well, this bunch of infantry is gonna do anything. There you go, come on. Get a little bit closer. Thank you very much. Come on. 3 guys inside. Thank you. There we go. Artillery pieces. Now to find out where the fuck the enemy truly is. That's the thing. Holy crap. Holy crap, guys. Like, holy crap. Look at that bullshit. A King Tiger and 2 Panthers, one actually facing his ass towards us. I like that. I don't mind that. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Let's position all of our tanks towards these locations if possible, maybe.
Awaiting your order.
You are not supposed to do that. You are, my friend, are not supposed to do that. And that artillery didn't do shit.
That's affirmative.
But at least we have an officer far back here overlooking enemy positions, and hopefully the Tiger will be able to, oh, not yet, like really get a little bit closer. Come on, man, come on, while we have actual sight towards the enemy. Ridiculous. So they chose to actually defend most of these things.
Confirm target.
What, you can't shoot? Really?
Forward.
Something is wrong. Something is very wrong with this one.
Armored unit reporting.
He has. Well, wait. I guess he. I don't know. I can't explain. We have the green attack button, and then we don't have the green attack button. I have no idea what's happening there. But there you go. Again, assault against these specific positions by the enemy, thinking they can do stuff. Let's see what's happening with our fuel truck first and foremost. That was the point. We need fuel. A very huge chunk of fuel.
I'll pick up some more in a minute. Sir, yes, sir.
Repair him.
Tanker ready.
Thank you very much.
Moving, sir.
Stay where you are. Don't move yet. You repair him.
In a second.
You get out. Repair him. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pressing the left click to actually. Do you have to right click on him if you want to utilize his ability of awesome? There goes that. At least we'll be able to do this. Now that they have nothing here to overcome, like overlook our positions, we can utilize our officer, do this, maybe, and see the enemy stuff.
Okay, sir.
You know, just utilize the officer for this thing. We should be able to see them, and there we go. We can actually see them. Excellent. Let's support the officer now. Thank you very much. A rifleman up front. I don't want to lose our officer. He is at the moment the only one that can see stuff, it would seem. Let's get some riflemen. I don't really need bazooka people. I have enough tanks for that. But this is what they have. They have the beautiful, always this beautiful Panther. He looks sexy like a beast. They have a beautiful King Tiger turning his ass towards us. Sexy like a beast indeed.
Armored unit reporting. Target confirmed. Moving out.
And again, I'm not having a good sight towards the enemy. Kinda with the King Tiger. Never a good thing. Never a good thing.
That's affirmative.
Tank standing by.
Get over here, submachine gunner. Oh my god, they're going with their asses towards us. Excellent, I like that.
That's affirmative.
Target identified.
Excellent. In the ass. Right there. Right then. Too bad again we won't be having any of our beautiful tanks. That is in terms of Panthers. But at least we're trying. We are at least trying. Okay, that aside, finally let's concentrate on this fuel tanker. Thank you very much. Thank you. Finally, let's feed him first. We need all the help we can get. That is the thing. That is the truth. It would seem that we only have like one fuel tanker at the moment, but there are probably some others around the map. Oh man, what are you gonna do? You're getting shot from the in the ass, but we're not doing crap. We're not doing really anything. Oh my god, that's bad. Like, okay, we are actually doing, but still, look at that. He's a beast. Like, still 4 dude inside, damage left track is the motor is on fire, which means that he's kind of fucked. I'm gonna save here again because we might get a crash. I'm gonna save here and continue next time. Thank you very much guys for watching, and I wish you the very best.